screw up again?
No, it's just like...
Let me screw up on my own. Trust me, I'll screw up.
No, it's just like at the beginning of the last episode, the last thing Tristan said was the closer your mouth can be to the microphone, the better. And then you were like, all right, guys, on this.
Well, I always thought I was supposed to look at those
I know,
three
you
cameras.
always look at the... It's funny.
Yeah. I'm a jackass. Trust me, I'll screw up. All right, welcome back to the second round of the Roundtable with personal trainers Jeff, Paula, Jacob, Michelle, Newt, and Corey. So I'm going to start with you, Oshkosh Bigosh, little man. What gym etiquette rule do you not follow?
I don't know if there was one consistently, but however, yesterday I was actually working out and I was doing the plate-loaded incline press and I had my weights all loaded up. And then like 10 minutes later, I was at a new exercise and I looked back and I was like, is someone doing the exact same weight as me? And it was like, no one's been there. I didn't re-rack my weight. Yeah, I know. And I reacted the exact same way as that. I was so embarrassed. So like I'm looking around because now it's like I've been doing dumbbell chest press now for quite a while. And now I'm going back to this other machine and I'm just like taking the weight off, seeing if anyone's looking at me. And I was like so disappointed in myself. I don't do that normally. I don't know if there is one that I would do consistently, but yeah, yesterday I kind of fucked up.
All right.
I grunt. And I already know that this was like a pet peeve of you guys.
Is that her?
Always, you hear me. You hear me.
And the first time I heard it, I'm like, all right, there's a leak.
There's a leak. Yeah.
There's a gas
First of all,
leak.
who's farting? Or there's a gas leak?
Honestly,
No, I see it as she lifts and sounds like a heavy-duty piston.
Yeah.
She is a heavy-duty
That's what I
piston.
mean.
You see,
Yeah.
oh my God, man, you're strong.
Yeah, so that's mine. I don't think that will ever stop anytime soon.
But
that's-
so the grunting thing, it's excessive grunting.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
I
there's
agree.
people
Yeah.
who walk around the gym going, I don't even want to say it because I'm going to give this guy a fucking tip of the hat, but they walk around and leg extensions. Every rep, every set. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
even do
Fuck
leg
yeah.
extensions.
Burn,
That's
baby.
great,
You
but-
fucking pussy. Ah. And I'm like, yeah.
No, that was a drink of water. He hasn't even got to the machine yet.
Just hyping yourself
That's
up.
it. Slapping his
Right?
quads. Getting
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, and my client Mike's just like, when the fuck is someone to talk to this guy?
Michelle, you can clearly tell she's just breathing.
Yeah. Okay, but it depends. If I know that I'm gonna go like prep myself up for that 295 that I do for 2 reps on my back squat, I'm going underneath and I do this thing.
Welcome to
where
the
it's
show's podcast.
and like it sounds weird, right? Like I know it's weird, but like it kind of gets me in that like mindset.
Oh, yeah.
And then I don't know where I picked it up from, but at the top of the rep, like I'll do a Valsalva maneuver, like I hold it, and at the very top where like I'm trying to execute as much power, like I'll go up, and like anybody else that hears me train, they're like, that bitch is weird. But yeah, that's what I do. So
You heard me say that?
Yeah.
yeah, right?
I thought that was my inside
You're not
voice.
the first. So,
I thought her headphones were in.
yeah, right. So.
Okay, but I think that's important because some people maybe think that when we say like no excessive grunting, that it's like it's a moment of silence till they
Yeah.
leave the gym.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're allowed
No.
to like.
We don't say no grunting.
Yes, we don't say no grunting. Yes,
Yeah.
we say no excessive grunting. Where again, like you're
Yeah.
like you're swearing. You're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I've seen Jake have to talk to a couple people on the floor before.
Yeah. Yeah. Lady?
I take photos right where it says no photos in the gym. And it's in my photo.
Every
This
time.
is our surprise face.
Yeah.
That's fine. But other than that, I don't think like I clean my machine.
What's wrong with the posing room? Why aren't you taking photos in the
The
posing room?
lighting's not good.
This
The
is-
lighting is
You know
so,
it dims, right?
Yeah, it's not. The
In the
lighting
posing
is
room?
So
The
much
posing room
better.
lights dim.
The lighting is so much better either at the front or in the change room, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just
No, it is good lighting in the change rooms,
Yeah.
but you can get that lighting with the
Yeah, you
with
just
the
gotta
dimmer.
stand in a certain spot. 'Cause
Yeah.
in the change room, it's the same
It's
lights.
good down lighting.
You
Yeah.
just
the
need
exact
to
same
stand
lights.
in
Figured
the.
out.
there is no better lighting than the cafe
Well, that's natural light.
Oh,
That is the
natural light.
best.
I know exactly which one. Or if you're gonna go into
or in the
stairwell.
stairwell.
Yeah, that's your second favorite is the stairwell. And for some reason, you keep dropping something because you're always like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did she do? Why does she keep
She's
dropping?
like, can you take the picture for me? I'm like, all right, ready? And she's just like, yeah. And she just says like the whole. Did you get it? And I'm like, which part?
Which part? Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, let me see.
I didn't realize this was a motion picture. I thought we were doing stills. Like, what?
And very like stereotypical Instagram girl where you're like, what'd you hit today? She's like, shoulders.
Yeah.
Look, I did shoulders.
Look at my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I do not.
Every day, shoulders, chest.
Yeah.
I get glutes today.
Yeah.
Look, boys, I dropped my keys again.
Well, the new leg pose that women are doing is the bend over.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
For the
hamstrings.
For the
hamstrings.
hamstrings,
Yeah.
it's just like, look at my leg growth. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. And I'm human. I'm not looking at the top of your hammies. I gotta tell you.
I actually took because I like to mimic
I
that
love you,
stuff.
honey.
You know, I did like the glute sync,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
booty
yeah, it's so
sync, and the
funny.
booty. So I took a picture of that, and I told Ash, and Ash is like, "Do not post that." I got my fucking boxers hiked up, and I'm just like, "Is this how you do it?" Yeah, it's still on my phone.
So what's yours? What pet peeve or what do you?
What don't you follow?
Gym etiquette.
I was gonna say swearing, rudeness, attitude.
Taking a bully.
Are you
I
putting
know
them
what
in
it was.
alphabetical
Yeah.
order?
Multiple machines. Yeah.
Uh,
But you are a quiet lifter.
Yeah.
For a dude that lifts really heavy, you're very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to not be, and that's why it irks me so much. Like
You're
when
like,
I
I've changed. You can change.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. Okay, you're just an idiot. Sorry.
That's okay.
I guess I could I don't wipe like when I put dumbbells back, I don't wipe
Yeah.
them down every
I don't
time.
wipe those
I
either.
don't wipe them.
Yeah, but that's
Or like the.
you wipe a handle on a machine, but you don't wipe the handle on a
That's a
dumbbell.
really good point because it's people forget that.
yeah.
You're right.
So the dumbbells would be the thing I don't.
Yeah.
do.
Now, I will say that I do wipe my dumbbells, so I am better than all of you.
Okay,
Yes.
that's-
Just
that's-
in
that's
general,
good.
yeah,
Next-
just,
next
Yeah.
question.
Yes. Yeah.
Can we just
Do you think?
I get more time now.
Do you think the fitness industry is toxic?
At times.
100%.
Yeah, at times.
Can be.
Yeah.
Give me examples of yes and no's.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
gosh, you have trainers that will, well, the fitness influencers, like they're so
Social
part of the
media.
fitness industry,
Yep.
right? You'll get good ones, but then you'll get the ones that do the BBLs and like the
Yeah.
different surgeries and then claim that it's their specialized training program and it's like all isolation
Yeah.
movements, like there's not even a squat in there.
Well, to be fair, not a lot of people can engage their glutes in a squat because of their range of motion, right?
Yeah, but like I think like for me, I guess because like I focus as like I'm a natural athlete. Like I don't take any PEDs, so I find that it's extremely hard to put on size in my glutes and my hamstrings. Like I'm not blessed in that area, so in order to build, I had to lift heavy and I had to do it like through my squats. Like I'm not going to do a heavy kickback machine. It's not going to give me the same output as a heavy back
Yep.
squat, right? So the idea that like you can do these like at home booty programs with like the hip bands and
Yeah.
stuff like that in order to get like the BBL that you know all these influencers might get, that's toxic.
TikTok.
Pushing out their
Yep.
like protein powders with a whole bunch of fillers in them, toxic. The what was it called? It was like an appetite suppressant, lollipops. That was like popular for a little
Well, we
bit.
just led into both my next questions, so this is
Oh,
really
my
good.
bad.
No, that's very good. Very,
Yeah,
very good.
right.
Or even like
very,
the
very good.
detox teas.
The
Yeah.
detox
Like,
teas,
come on.
or
Yeah.
just like the nutrition in general, where it's like you have like the same cookie cutter program for like I know like bikini competitors, like actual like athletes that will compete in bodybuilding, and like they get the same cookie cutter program, 20 exercises, and it's all like there's no science behind what they do, right? But because they want to show back in 2014 when it was completely different and they were on a whole bunch of A to Z different steroids,
Yeah.
never done a pro show, but you know they call themselves a coach. Like there's people that do it all the time, right? So they're
Okay, can I lead right into my next question?
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm just I'm salivating over here.
Yeah.
I will say that it's kind of like the idea, like what you're saying, because in a different profession, let's say doctors, you could find a toxic doctor, right? Like,
Absolutely,
you can
pal.
find-
100%.
But the issue is that I can't just go onto Instagram and say, I'm a doctor, I'm going to talk with this, I'm a specialist.
It's more
Yeah.
regulated.
Yeah.
Where on Instagram I could 100% say like, oh, like man, I could make a lot of money selling these fit tees. On the first day, I could say I'm a fitness expert and this is my specialty. And this
Yeah.
is what I
There's
do."
no
And this is what I
regulation
drink.
of the fitness
Yep.
This
industry.
is what I drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that's going to lead right into my next question. Without social media and without filters to make everyone look the way they actually aren't in reality, would online trainers be as successful as in-person personal trainers?
Absolutely not.
No,
Okay, and
absolutely.
I'm going to throw a couple under the bus, and you know what? I'll give you a gentle PSA. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. We've had people that have tried to be personal trainers at our gym and can't cut it because actually sitting in front of someone that you won't really enjoy their company, but it's your job to bring them from A to Z and to bring them from whatever they are to where they want to be is a fucking hard job.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking easy to sit at home and go,
Well,
here's
it's
the
that, but
program,
like on
good luck.
online training is way more affordable to some people.
I do not
Right.
disagree with that at all.
But with
100%.
in person, they have to see the value that you're bringing.
Very good
And if
point.
they
That's
can't
right.
see that value, then
Yeah.
they're not going to give you that kind of money.
Yeah.
But on online training, if you look the part and you're consistently posting on social media,
Yeah.
you can be an online
And that's
trainer.
why you and I changed that question to add in filters.
Yep.
Because a lot of these people don't actually look the way they think.
don't.
They're portraying
They
themselves to be on
Photoshop.
social
Who's
media.
that guy that breaks it down? Remember we were talking
Goob.
about him last
Yeah.
week?
Goob,
So-
let's get that
Oh,
guy
he
on the
has, like, a whole
podcast.
account that, like,
He's
what
got
fitness
4 or
influencer.
5 because he keeps getting banned and
Oh,
blocked.
shit,
He
yeah.
breaks down the picture. Like,
picture,
you
like,
see
yeah.
the tile in the background that doesn't line up under his lat because
Yeah.
he's fucking photoshopping his
But
lat.
now
Yeah.
he's even busting people in the bodybuilding industry who are pedophiles.
Oh,
Good.
It's
Call 'em
completely
out.
yeah. And now he
Call it everybody.
blasts them
So why are his accounts getting banned?
because he's
like
harassing
He's, yeah,
people.
yeah.
Because he's tagging them in it and
Yeah.
he's using their posts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I didn't know
Right.
he was
He's
tagging
crossing some lines, right?
Oh yeah, he tags them in it.
And I want to say, I don't think all online trainers are bad. I don't, and
No,
and
you
I
find
should have
good
prefaced that with my last point. I don't.
Yeah.
But I believe it's an easy buck.
yeah.
It's an easy
I
way
believe
out.
all of a sudden you add that T, or you add, hey, this is the creatine I use. All of a sudden their clicks go, and then all of a sudden the sponsorships goes, and they're making more money. Like, oh fuck, okay, I can actually do this, and not actually do a lot of work. And you brought up a point about, you know what? The 6 of us have the same online trainer. We get the same fucking program. I'll say,
Yeah, but are
really?
you talking about online training or online coaching? Because I do online training where I'll work with someone through Zoom. So that's.
You're
how
talking
I-
Oh,
about
that
online
yeah.
coaching.
I'm
You're
talking about online
Like
coaching.
Online coaching.
But there's a
I-
blur. Those are blurred.
Yeah.
Like, there's no definitive line there.
Yeah, but like I did that for a little bit where like I gave them their program, but I still ask my clients to like send me videos. I'll give you the corrections. I'll like draw like on screenshots like from the videos to show them like what they're working on. And I always try to educate my clients, but a lot of the time like you'll get these online coaching where it's just like, yeah, it's just an
Your
easy
basic,
buck,
here's
right?
your
So
meal
like
plan,
500
here's your
people.
workout program, do the check-ins on whatever days.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and again, like to me, and again, I might be an old dinosaur. You, to me, are not your typical online coach. And there is a big difference between an online coach. The reason I say the line's blurred because the consumer is blurred by those lines.
Yeah.
Well, the consumer will never know what the difference between a good coach or a bad coach. They're like, wow, I got 20 exercises, man. Like, I'm not seeing my results. That's on me, as opposed to like going and asking around. Like, does this make sense? Like, should I be doing this or should I not be?
Yeah, and we all know to a certainty, and this is a quote from Simon Sinek, and I talked to you guys about that in Monday's meeting. There's 100% certainty that if everyone in the world actually followed a fitness program and followed a meal plan accordingly, we would all be in 100% shape. That's the science. So why don't we do it? Why do we all have jobs? Well, it's cheaper, it's easier. I can cheat. Like you're atypical. A typical person that has an online coach is not probably following.
Right.
And they're going, oh, my coach sucks. Oh, my, okay, well, that's not necessarily the coach's fault. But then you've got to turn inward as a coach and go, okay, well, then why aren't I switching their behaviors if their progress pics are the same every week?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's because they just want to keep cashing the checks and getting the
Exactly.
deposits. And
And they're afraid to ruffle the feathers by calling them out on it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Because they'll just, it's a lot easier to skip over to the next channel and grab that trainer.
Yeah.
Maybe I may be a pessimist at heart, and I probably am in this topic, because I trained for so many years. It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
if you
people
can't-
don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
If you can't take criticism, you should not have a trainer or a coach.
And you shouldn't
And
be a trainer or
you
coach
shouldn't be a
either.
trainer.
And you shouldn't be a
Yeah.
Right? You shouldn't
Like
be
one of my
right.
clients did a check-in yesterday, and she thanked me, and then I thanked her because by training her, I've become a better coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So it's a two-way street.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention something too about the social media and then into that next. Like, I feel like too with people online, like they only post the best angles for one thing. You don't know what they're taking, and then when they do those,
Good
like,
point,
oh,
Paula.
this is what I eat in a day and stuff like that, and it's like completely clean and healthy, and it's like you don't know what they ate the next day or before that.
Yeah.
And then
I
you're
got something.
putting money in towards them to like, purchase their plan because they're like, oh, you can look like me.
To look like me.
And
That's
it's like
right.
that person is taking steroids. Like
It's all perception.
like,
It's all
what?
perception.
Yeah.
So, Natalie Eve, whatever. She used to be a WWE wrestler. She's a fitness coach now. She's under Rain sponsorship.
Okay.
She posted what she eats in a day, and it was probably like 1,100 calories.
Yeah.
And then I
used
go to
follow
the
those.
comments, and someone said, "Oh my God, that's not enough food." And then people started chirping, saying, "Who the fuck are you? Like, of course you're going to come out of the woodworks and say that she's not eating enough, but you don't know shit." And then I put, as someone who actually helps people eat right and move their bodies, she is not eating enough. Meanwhile, she's got 3 million followers, and now they're going to go, okay, I need to have a smoothie, I need to have like a
I
beef
felt like
bowl,
that, yeah.
and I
Yep.
need to have a
Yeah.
protein bar,
And
and
that's
maybe
it.
some eggs, and that's it.
Yeah, there's so many people that think like their coffee is a snack, like their coffee is like a part of their meals.
Yeah.
Right? So
Meal
Yeah.
one,
So-
black coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they're actually putting that towards the amount of ounces of water they'd be drinking that day
Right.
too.
I get so many people that are like, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I only ate one meal today, and they're still not seeing the results because usually, if you're restricting so hard, you're gonna end up binging sooner or later,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Like,
Well, that and your
Yeah.
metabolism
and
adapts.
your metabolism's
Yeah,
dropping,
your
you're
metabolism
stripping
adapts,
away lean body mass. Once your
Yeah.
percentage of lean body mass changes, then your body's working against you
Yeah.
and not for you, right?
Yeah, like if someone does intermittent fasting, they still have to try to hit the
certain
daily
amount of-
requirement.
yeah.
Absolutely they do.
It's
Right.
just you're just
Yeah.
doing it in a smaller.
You're just
amount.
it's a
Right.
fancy way to say I'm skipping breakfast.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about shortcuts. Ozempic.
I don't know
Oh,
how that got
Ozempic. What's
so
Ozempic? I'll tell my friend Ozempic. Fucking commercials. I just want to throw a brick at the
That
TV.
just
I
blew
fucking
up
hate
like real quick.
What is
Yeah,
Ozempic?
I mean,
So-
it's like a weight loss pill, but it's usually
It's a
like
drug for
okay.
it, yeah.
For
It's pharma
diabetics.
for
That's
yes,
what's important.
yes, yeah.
So it's a weight loss pill, like for diabetics, in order to help them reduce their
Appetite.
Appetite.
like, their appetite, and then hopefully lose weight, so then they're no longer diabetic.
But
So
what
I
a
know
lot of
do you
people are
want to
doing is their doctors are giving it to them to lose weight, but they're not prioritizing the nutrition of the food they're actually eating.
Yeah.
So they're eating,
Well,
they're
it's
still
just
eating
another
junk food.
shortcut. Like,
Yeah.
they don't
They're
wanna
still,
work
so they're
too
not
hard.
prioritizing protein. So the weight they're actually losing is muscle mass,
Muscle, yeah.
right? And then my client Steph is a plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
And she got a notice from the board of plastic surgery saying, "Hey, Ozempic face is a thing." And people are losing so much weight so fast that their faces are drooping.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
It's the newest shortcut
Yeah.
in my
But
mind.
it's
and
one
my-
that's like very effective.
and exploding. And you know what? Unfortunately, and again, I'll fucking call them out. The pharma industry is the most evil industry
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world, and they were originally designed this drug. And my stepdad is diabetic, and he started taking it, and we're really working hard to keep his weight up because it's working for his blood sugar levels. But then I have an old client that fucking come in. I'm like, oh my god, you look fantastic. You're like, how much weight have you lost? He goes, oh, it's 50 pounds. I'm like, oh my god. He
Yeah.
goes, yeah, it's on Ozempic. I went, what? I said, you're not working. Oh, he goes, oh, no, I don't have time to work out. I'm too busy. I just take Ozempic. And I want to beat my head with a shoe. Like, I just really, like,
Yeah.
that's
But
your,
that's that time-old question. If I could give you a pill,
yep, the magic wand, right?
would you take it?
Yep.
9 times out of 10, people will because
Yeah.
it's
It's
taking it. This is the effort
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
the work, the nutrition,
Yeah.
and then when they're done the medication, they're going to gain all that weight back.
All that
Gain
back.
all
That's
that
right.
weight back, and
but
that's
their
not-
body composition is going to be
100%
polar
flipped.
opposite.
Yes.
It'll
Yeah.
be more fat mass than muscle mass.
And
than
now
they
it's
had
going to be
before.
so much harder for them to get the results, so they're just going to look for the next magic wand.
Exactly.
Right? No matter what the
And
side
then it's
effects
just
of
it's a
that.
slippery slope down.
It really
Just
is.
work.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, yeah. But your
Yeah,
input
why'd
just.
you look right at Paula?
Yeah,
You're
right?
big,
Yeah.
Let's work.
Just work.
High volume training, yes or no? Cardio before weights, yes or no?
No. Well, I mean, so cardio before weights should be prioritized if your goal is cardio.
Yes.
But if your goal is
Yeah.
like weight loss or muscle growth, then
You want to have the most
You wanna
energy.
do
you
it
want to have the
cardio.
most for the weights, and then cardio finishes it
Yeah,
off.
it's very simple. Which one of those things do you want to perform the best?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is most important to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Do that when you have the most energy.
And the reason I say yes or no is because there's no right answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't know what my goals are.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The right answer is for you.
Yeah, because if let's say if you're a person who did, I was about to say like a marathon runner, but let's just say like you really enjoy running and you like being in your running club and doing well.
Yeah.
And you also say I still like to lift.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure I'm not going to like lose too much muscle mass, whatever.
Yeah.
Do cardio
Then
first.
clearly you're doing cardio first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
a very obvious answer.
Yeah.
But if you're a bodybuilder, probably lifting weights first.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever
But-
you want more energy.
But
in.
like very like specific to that, like I feel like a lot of people don't take in consideration of periodization principles, right? So like in terms of like when I'm competing for a show, like it depends on like when my show is throughout the year. Like I will go through that endurance and hypertrophy phase where I am at a higher volume, and then if I'm like way deep into like my off season, which I am now, like I'm focused on strength and power, so I'm
Yep.
gonna have that intensity. So depends on like your goals, yeah, but I guess like you can't be doing the same routine and the same workout for 6-12 months and make no changes to your volume and intensity.
Yeah.
So I think like
Yeah.
a good mix is important.
Yep, I agree. And then with that, because I think the answer will be this very similar in that is it absolute must that you eat during that anabolic window? Or is it, hey, as long as I get my macros in the 24-hour cycle, that's what's more important.
Like having protein within like the first little bit.
The 60-minute anabolic window, they call it, right? But is that really, do you have to do that? Or is it's more the totality of that 24-hour cycle? Look at you two, let's go.
I don't think you have to.
Okay.
It could be
But
beneficial.
Well, I think
Right?
it also goes back to Michelle's point. It depends on where you are,
Yeah.
right?
Like for general population, like as long as you're hitting your protein, because most people don't. Most people
No,
are
that's
completely
like the
under,
lowest.
right?
Carbs
So,
are always the king.
Yeah.
Carbs are going to be fats, and then their protein is just like way too low. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as like you're hitting it within the 24-hour period, like you'll see results. Like you can see a lot of results just by doing like the smallest like
Yeah.
minimal changes, right? So
So small changes lead to big changes over time.
yeah,
That's what I
100%.
tell all my clients. Don't do an overhaul all the get.
Yeah.
Do a
But
little
that's
bit.
everyone's tendency,
Yeah.
right? Especially in our industry, it is, right? What about you? You were smiling with that one.
Well, because it's not a yes or no
Yeah.
answer, right?
It always depends.
Well, it depends, and
Yep.
I think in general, so talking about like Gen Pop, you have to prioritize the highest ROI,
Yep.
right? So if you're like, for example, like your example exactly, it's the idea if someone says like, yeah, hitting that anabolic window, my protein shake, got it in my locker, second hour workout, puts water, shake it down, I get my protein, and then you ask how much protein did you get over the day, and it's below optimal,
Right.
You're not going to see results.
right?
Yeah.
Now, if someone is absolutely on point with everything, eventually you'll get to the point where it might be beneficial to making sure that even in the window, because you have to take it on the point, like when did you eat before the workout? But anyway, eventually that is going to be your next step to get some sort of ROI. But if you're not doing the base of the pyramid, then there's no
Step one is just
stop
getting
fucking
in
doing
the
it.
right
Yeah,
protein.
exactly.
Yeah, you can take that another step and say, did I do lower body today or not?
Yep.
Because I've burned a hell of a lot more calories if I'm doing a 45, an hour 45, an hour and a half lower body workout, then I think it's ultra important that you eat in that anabolic window. I think you have to. Well, if I've just whipped off shoulders in 40, 45 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
long
And
as I get
sometimes
that.
when I do legs, I have no appetite after.
Yeah,
really?
big
Like,
time. Absolutely,
I'm
pal.
dying.
That's one of the
gotta
reasons I asked
wait
this
like
question.
30 minutes before I
Yeah.
can eat. 30, 40 minutes.
And then you're struggling to get it in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then again, like let's say you had like a really high protein pre-workout meal, and you did a leg day. Like you can have a positive nitrogen balance that's going to like still affect that mechanical tension you did in your leg day.
Yep.
Without eating within 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, peptides. Talk to me about peptides. And if I take them, am I natty or is that just all bullshit?
See, I don't know what that is. So
Just protein supplements, like peptide.
No.
Well,
Peptides are like,
They're a chain of amino acids, right?
Yeah.
So that
You just
it's
take them?
you're taking additional peptides,
Are
which
they
is
like
a
over-the-counter?
bonding
Like
agency,
just like
is it
from
not?
Popeyes, or?
you can't get, no.
No,
it's-
Yeah,
can't
you
get
take
them.
oral, correct?
Yeah, you can't just go into a supplement.
You can't go into supplement
No,
store.
no.
You
Do
buy
Do
them
they work
online.
as well as like what your body produces, though?
It enhances it.
Yeah,
So that's what takes away the natural element of it.
right.
Right? If
Okay,
you're
so they
taking
do-
peptides or SARMs,
Yep.
you're not, you can't be a natural
What are
competitor.
SARMs?
So SARMs are selective androgen receptor modulators.
Right.
So that it's not a steroid.
No.
It's not a steroid, but most sports
Ban it.
Prohibit it.
prohibit it.
Yeah.
Its usage.
Because it's,
Yeah.
It's an
it has the same effects as a steroid.
Very
some
similar
some
effects,
SARMs
yeah.
you still have to do a PCT on.
Yeah.
Now, how do you ingest? How is it input into your body?
Peptides?
SARMs and
Isn't it
peptides.
an insulin needle?
I actually don't know.
Yeah,
No,
some of them
no,
are.
some
SARMs
of them must
are.
be oral.
Some are oral.
Yeah, I
And
know
then
that,
some
but no,
are-
I'm trying to be educated because
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
know.
some are oral, and then some are you just do an insulin needle into your fat.
Like I've taken
Right.
SARMs, that's just pills, and the
Some are pills and some
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
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 And same with peptides, are they not?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Some are both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're 100%. Okay. You
100%
take
no.
those and you're not natty.
No. Yeah.
Are they
because you're
tested for
enhancing
it
your
if you go to the Berry
What about
Naturals?
caffeine?
Or?
We had that
Yes,
conversation too.
well, what they're
That's
testing is
what-
they're testing your testosterone, and anything that's elevated.
Yeah, it's
your
elevated for
testosterone-
my age range and whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
if you're above the standard, then then the other question is, if someone's on TRT,
Right.
are they still
Natty.
natty
Yeah.
because their test is so low that they need to be on TRT to bring it into a healthy range? Is that still natural? or
We've
not?
had this conversation
Yeah.
before.
What do you guys think of that?
Okay, so let's set the tone. Let's say it's
Yeah.
me and Jeff.
Yeah.
Right? And we're going to compete or do anything, really.
Yeah.
And let's say you're doing like nanograms per deciliter and you score like 1,200 tests, like super high, super high.
Layman terms, smartass.
Super high test.
Yeah.
Yeah, super high test.
Right.
I have super low test. and I go to the doctors or
Yeah.
not, you know what I mean? I say
Yep.
like, I'd like to pump the test. They go, yeah, like you did a really low test. And I get testosterone where if this is Jeff, just, peak alpha male, and I get my testosterone, but I'm taking androgynous testosterone and I go to here.
Right. Are you cheating?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So he's still at an advantage. He still has more testosterone than I do.
Yeah.
But am I now a cheater?
Right. I see. I don't think. I say no.
I don't know.
No,
that's
but
my
on
gut. Says
paper,
no.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
On
On
paper,
paper,
yes,
yes.
Right?
absolutely. On
Yeah.
paper,
But
yes.
there is, so I was talking to my fiance about it, and the second you put it in,
Right.
you're not, like, she's like, no, you're not natty anymore, even if it's bringing in you
Well,
into
now it goes back to our
So-
debate earlier.
okay,
Am I
so-
Because maybe
forever?
that would
Am
be
I
natural
forever a
for
cheater?
Jeff, but it's not natural for you.
So
Right.
does that mean like if we're gonna compete, whatever, and I take insulin shots,
Right.
like cheater?
Yeah.
But are you taking insulin because you're a diabetic, or
Yeah.
like is that what you're saying? So
So sorry,
I think,
in that situation, I'd be taken because I'm a diabetic, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I naturally don't have the ability to.
yeah, because if you don't, like, you can die.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
And in
that's-
the other one is I
Well, so-
unfortunately naturally don't produce testosterone.
right. So
Steroid wise,
Yeah.
not insulin wise.
No, I'm saying in both those things, it's
Yeah.
just my body's not naturally.
That's
able to
right.
produce those.
Yeah.
So I would
they're the
say
same.
that, like, yeah, kind of is cheating, like no longer natty
Yeah.
in that sense, because a part of like bodybuilding in any type of sport, realistically, like there's going to be genetics that
Yep.
are involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can't think that, oh, I'm going to take this and now we're on like an
The
even
same
playing
level,
yeah.
field,
Yeah.
right?
So
Because that's just not the
UFE
case.
Yeah.
allows it.
You
Okay.
allows what?
Test. So if my doctor prescribes me TRT and I have a prescription, I can still compete against natural competitors.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's bring the old man into this. I'm on TRT. If I choose to do the show with you next year and I'm in the master, I think I'm grandmaster class now, for fuck's sakes. But if I choose to do that and I'm on TRT, because naturally at my age, my natural
Yeah.
testosterone levels have dropped. Am I not allowed to compete in the naturals?
In the natural
It's a
show,
philosophical
Yeah.
question.
No,
are-
you would be in an open, right?
You
like,
know.
like you're
But I
taking-
shouldn't be.
No,
I
because
shouldn't
if
be.
you
I
have
should
a
be able to go in
prescription-
natural. I'm saying I shouldn't be because
that's-
I'm naturally low. All I'm doing is bringing it up to what I should be at 56.
Yeah.
But,
So-
but if people at 56 are not taking the TRT and they're also low, like they're natural, you are not.
No, but what happens if we
being
both
open.
do the blood test after, and
Yeah.
and 56-year-old A is the same, and he just hasn't lost the natural testosterone.
Genetics, right?
So-
Genetics play a role.
As
Genetics is a
much
factor. You
as
can't
much as
use
I
that
try to like
playing field.
make sure that people like understand the nuances of like this question, I am 100% with Michelle.
Okay,
The idea,
Genetics play a role.
yeah,
yep, it's the idea. It's like the NBA.
you took it. Well, like
Yeah.
Ashley. Ashley's saying nope. Sorry.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's the NBA.
You took it, that's it.
So it's the
But
idea. Like
organizations
Corey wants
accept
to
it.
go to the NBA. He can't be like, well, I'm just gonna wear stilts, right?
Right.
It's like but it's like
I don't know. Like,
No, I
like
think
they,
it's the
they
same
have a
thing.
little man league, by the way,
I think-
Corey.
Oh,
They do. Yes.
I think it's the same thing. Like it's like, sorry, you have low testosterone. Fucking sucks to suck.
Yeah.
You're not good enough.
You
And
are
it's
not going to get
okay-
along after
It's
this.
okay to say to someone, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
So the
'Cause
UFC,
now you're in the millennial
Yeah.
idea. where
Listen,
you're
I
like,
agree with
Make
you.
it fair.
Everyone should be
Yeah.
fair. And
I agree.
Yeah, it's like, I want
No,
my
no, no.
star.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you're right, Corey. I did say I didn't agree. In my heart, I don't agree.
Yeah.
But I've been on stage, and my very first show, I was all natty, and they canceled the natural division. So the day of had to switch and go in the open,
Yeah.
and I still came in fourth just because I was shredded. But man, I was like this up there. Like
Yeah.
the guys beside me, like one of them's Adam Headland.
Oh,
He
yeah.
won, and then he went overall, and I'm beside him going, "What the fuck am I doing on stage with this guy?" So my heart says I should be able to, but you're 100% right. If I put something in my body that wasn't naturally there and naturally synthesized,
Yep.
then no, I shouldn't. I just fucking hate it. That's all.
Yeah.
but I do believe that there are bodybuilding organizations that accept TRT.
Yeah, and that's
Oh, 100%, pal.
there-
Or they don't.
And
Test at the
UFC,
natural
yeah,
shows.
No, they
but
don't.
UFC does not.
Yep. And that's what I mean. Like it's always just going to come down to what the government body
Yeah.
says. It's
Yeah,
not-
100%.
it's
And then it's
anything
also going to say how much money can they make,
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
right? Because they got my money that day. Like, what was I going to do after a year and a half of prep? Just turn around and drive home from Sudbury?
Yeah.
No, I was going to, okay, I'll go in the open.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes down to this too, right?
I
Well,
want
that's-
to go back to like the SARM thing, because one thing that Jeff said stood out, and we talked about it on the first episode. And I looked at Jake when he said this. Is you said that SARMs no because it's an enhancement. Well, what about caffeine? Because caffeine's an enhancement too.
But
That's not
It's not gonna like enhance like your.
it's not a
hormones.
performance-enhancing drug in that sport.
yeah.
Okay.
Like in biathlon, you know, the crazy one where they ski and then shoot, that's banned because they don't want you on caffeine in that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's certain Olympic sports that it's banned. Bodybuilding is not one of them. because it's really
Caffeine's only going to help my workout. It's not going to help me
No.
get better results.
No.
Like
Okay.
I'm pretty sure with that, right? It could be wrong, but I think like you in the Olympics, it's not just caffeine's on that list.
Yeah.
It's not, but stanozolol would be
Right.
Yeah.
for anything, right?
And again, when you're talking about like actually banned substances, it's an arbitrary line.
Oh,
An
100%.
arbitrary line.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
philosophy behind it. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Okay, this is where the line, everyone agrees.
And
okay,
the
we'll do it.
best Olympics ever was Sochi. Because there was a line for everybody else, and then Russia's line was just a little bit, a little bit over here. Yeah. All right. What's your go-to gym music? And do you watch it or listen to it at full volume?
Always full volume. I want my
No.
ears bleeding by the end of the video.
I
Your
have a
ears
lot-
bleeding. Holy,
Yeah,
I have a whole new
yeah,
level
I
of
was
respect
like,
for you.
I don't hear anything, not even my own grunts. So that's
It's just everyone else.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
And
got
then
it down point.
if she took her headphones off, it'd be.
Right.
Oh
I
my
make
God.
myself cringe. So no, they have to be on full blast. And I have a couple of playlists where it's like I have a gym playlist, which is like some like early 2000s rap. I'm not gonna say old school because that's not, but like early 2000s like rap, hip hop. And then I have another playlist where it's like my island mix, which is a lot of like Afro beats and dancehall reggaeton. And then
That's what you were listening to when you pulled up.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I
And you
was
can
trying to
hear
get
it blasting. Like you can hear me pull up from inside, right? So yeah, I always have the music blasting, and then I have a dance mix. So I like a little bit of everything. So I have like the EDM in house. So
Yeah.
I try to organize it in that sense. So it depends on my mood. But
Yeah,
like
okay.
mood.
You?
Podcasts,
Oh,
audio.
yeah, podcast, yes. How can I better myself?
Do you do not? Do you listen to podcasts
We're just
when you're
joking.
working out?
Normally it's an audiobook on Audible. But it is funny because it's like it always starts that way. And maybe I'll get like 40, 45 minutes into my workout,
Yeah.
and then I'll have like a tough set where I'm like, oh my god, like I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I switch to music.
All right.
And it's usually like hard metal.
Oh, yeah, I like
It's
hard
a-
metal
it's
too,
a-
pal.
Yeah, it's a.
Me too.
So
Yeah,
what
mine's
would
rock,
too.
rap.
Mine is so weird.
I was gonna
Mine's
say,
like-
Paula's smiling. She's
Yeah,
ready to-
mine's like sometimes I'll listen to just straight country. Sometimes I'll listen to like the softest music, like John Legend. Like I don't listen to any like EDM or anything.
I love John Legend, but I don't listen to that.
Oh,
very
my
much.
God.
Yeah.
You fall
No,
asleep in the
like
top of a
your-
squat, man.
No, like I don't know. It'll be like,
This also doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
No, no, no.
I
and
think
it
like
is not at full volume.
Yeah.
That is bad for your ears. Though.
Yeah.
It is not.
I've actually decreased the volume recently because I am going, what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where I'm like, wait, can you say that again?
I feel like Paula just listens to whatever's in the elevator. Like that's
Yeah.
Jeff will also sometimes listen to the Frozen soundtrack.
Yeah.
I love,
Also,
look,
Disney.
okay,
Is that when he's crying?
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
If you see me dancing, I'm listening to Lizzo,
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
right? And then I'll listen to like the Sing soundtrack or yeah, you know.
I have that stuff.
I'm
People have
still
no
standing.
idea, man.
No.
Moana.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Moana, yeah.
You're welcome.
I listen to Moana when I work out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And
Oh
I'll like I did it where I had my I'm not here to fucking talk shirt.
Yeah.
And meanwhile I'm listening to
Listen
Disney
more.
music.
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to dance.
Okay, we're making that shirt.
I just took a DNA test. I'm 100%.
Jeff goes through phases, I feel.
Which are bigger, your arms or Corey's legs?
My arms.
Joey,
Is he pumped up or no?
I'm not pumped up. You're
Well,
not
your
pumped
legs are
up.
never pumped up, so
I know.
Let's
but
do
I'm asking if
hands.
his arms
yeah,
are-
do
Did
hands.
we-
Do
did we
hands.
actually
Can you put
do
both
this
your
though?
hands around your legs like that?
I would like to say
I
we
think my thighs are bigger than yours.
Hey, Tom.
Everything.
we measured his arms
Yeah.
Didn't we?
and measured Corey's legs.
Okay.
And it was during a leg day.
Yep.
You were
My leg day?
pumped?
Get a pump.
My leg day?
His,
So wait, was that last year?
this is a little while
It was
ago,
a while
but
ago.
this is
7
important.
months.
This
They
is
haven't
important.
grown since.
This is important. His one arm, because we did his bigger arm,
Yeah.
was slightly bigger than Corey's quads. Now, here's what's most important.
Right.
Since that time, Jeff's arms have gotten bigger.
Bigger.
Corey's legs
Probably not.
haven't gotten any bigger.
I'm gonna take the L on this.
Yeah, take
I
yeah,
don't
take yeah.
have a
So
rebuttal.
Yes.
how big is your waist?
Oh, like 22, 21? No.
Like
Not
26,
that big?
28?
Probably.
No
Okay, so
way,
my
you're 28.
thigh is 28.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're measuring that. We get back to that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, I'm going to give you movie quotes. I want you to name the movie.
Oh fuck.
Okay? I'm going to give you some law balls.
Is this
here.
like a
Moana.
Yeah. It's not in here. Total, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh,
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
Yeah. that
Gather
one.
thee rosebuds as thee may, carpe diem, seize the day.
That's your favorite quote,
Yeah,
but I
that is
don't
your
remember
favorite
what it's
quote.
from.
Yeah, you do that, eh?
Yeah.
Dead
What is
Poet
it?
Society.
What is it?
Deadpool Society. Get busy living or get busy dying? Oh, really, guys? Shawshank Redemption. Top 5 movie of all time. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck, I know this
The
one.
Hangover.
No, no. The greatest,
I was just yelling.
the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Die Hard.
Oh.
Shut up, you had me at hello.
Oh, Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, boy. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, but
Or
that's not
no,
the name of the movie.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Show me the money.
Isn't that Jerry Maguire?
Yes, yes. Trick question. That's what I was trying to give you. Okay, here's an easy one.
Just keep saying Jerry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, those are all the Jerry Maguires. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Jaws?
Jaws.
Yes, that a boy. I'll be back.
Terminator.
Yes. I see dead people.
Sixth Sense.
Yes,
Wow,
good
you guys are
one.
good at this.
Yo, Adrian.
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky. Yeah.
And I'm the king of the world.
Titanic.
Oh, God, you're good at this. You don't need to play charades or something. I guess I can't say
Good
anything.
job.
Say hello to my little friend.
that's,
Fucking Al Pacino.
No, we all
Scarface.
Yep, Scarface. That a boy. All right, would you strip for $100?
No.
Strip for $100.
Did Ashley say you put me
No,
last night?
no. Wait, she hasn't paid you yet?
No.
How far do you like all the way?
What the, really? Really? Do you actually sit at a strip joint and go, is he going to go all the way?
That's not.
Like,
Look at
oh my
that.
God, he's going all the way.
$100 is kind of low, but I take it.
What a girl. What a girl.
Yeah, $100 is not a lot of money.
No.
I'd walk to the fucking convenience store for $100 stark
Yeah.
naked, man, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. And
Are you kidding me? $100 is $100.
strip 10 times, that's 1,000.
Do you get to plan?
It's right away. What's the ROI on this one? If I do this twice a week for the next 4 weeks. If you were on death row, what would be the last meal you ordered?
Oh,
Steak.
burger
Steak and potato.
with bacon.
Yeah, mine would be a burger. I don't
Burger,
know if
bacon.
Sweet potato
With a little bit of
fries.
gravy.
Sweet potato fries. Honey, go for the onion rings. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
I don't like onion rings or fries.
I get bloated.
I gotta look good when I
Yeah,
go.
when I'm in the chair, I want
And
to.
then I want to do 30 minutes on the treadmill,
Yeah,
please.
what if I'm wearing a crop top?
And by the way, can I stand like this? When I gas?
Can you just flip me over in my casket?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings, truffle fries,
Truffle fries are good.
and if there's a drink involved, tequila or bourbon.
Okay, oh, nice. I didn't know. You're not allowed alcohol on death row, though. But
Oh, that's a shame.
okay, there's one right answer to this.
Surf and turf for me, though.
Surf and turf.
Yeah, surf
Okay, that's good. Well, you said steak and potatoes. You said burger, right?
Yeah,
There's one right answer to this, and one is really wrong. Toilet paper pulled from the top or from the bottom?
Bottom.
No, what?
Thank you. Get angry, man. I'm on your side. Fuck, I got your back.
You want
Go.
it coming from underneath?
I think it's from underneath.
Eh.
You guys are so
pull
wrong.
to the side.
I go underneath too.
Believe it or not, you use 3 to 1 more toilet paper pulling from the bottom.
What?
Because it rolls faster. Where you pull from the top, the momentum stops.
Yeah, that's why. I
And
pull
if you
from
look
the
at
top.
toilet paper, like the invention of toilet paper, is being pulled from the top.
Yeah.
My daughters are fucking evil people because they'll change. Because I go nuts.
At
when
the end
it's
of the
from
day,
bottom.
I don't care.
Well, no, you're you're laughing because I'm outside the door, and he's like,
I'm now
bury
going to
that
start
ass.
switching that fucking thing.
Okay, standing ovation. Are you the first, the last, or you never do a standing ovation?
Oh,
I'd be one of the first.
I
Me
love
too.
Standing ovations.
Me too.
I went to a.
Are
I
you
went
standing
to a
the whole
kids'
time because you
movie.
can't see over the person in front of you, or like?
Are you the first? Like, are you
To start
starting?
At the end of a performance, are you the first one to stand up if it's that good? Or are you waiting around to see if everyone's doing it? Or
Yeah, that's me. I'm waiting to see
Yeah.
if it's standing ovation worthy.
Honestly, depends. Like if it's a top-notch performance, like I'm seeing Temptations. Yeah, no, I was the first one standing. It was like my first Broadway show.
Right
Like,
on.
Oh, I'm into
yes.
it. I'm off on it.
because there are
Yeah.
people that will look around because they're too
Yeah.
Yeah.
apprehensive.
No.
Or
I went to a
No,
kids
I'm
movie one time
amped.
and the whole fucking crowd clapped, and I looked around. I didn't clap that one. I was like, really? It's a fucking. It was epic. The kids movie. Then I watched American Sniper.
Great
which I
movie.
thought, great
Fantastic
movie. I
movie.
stood up and started clapping.
You were the only one.
I was the only one. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I have to see what everyone else is kind of vibing. It's kind of like when I'm driving and it's like raining outside. I kind of look at what everyone else's windshield wiper speed is to see if I'm just being dramatic.
You gotta start leading, man. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
I'm just being
that's an
honest.
epic
Let's be
follow
honest.
right there.
Clearly, this is why he didn't go up to that guy and say, hey, can
Yeah.
you not grunt as much?
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
didn't
He
see
just
one of
lost
us
it.
do it.
Because no one else seems to fucking care as much as me.
I would say for the standing ovation, if I went somewhere and even if it was, I would never clap in a fucking movie. And if anyone claps, if anyone fucking claps in the plane.
Oh my god.
Oh, that pissed me off
I
too.
knew
hate
I was
that.
like, thank
Yeah.
you for making sure that I come in alive.
Yeah.
You really do that? You're the person on the plane that's clapping.
Hey,
You know
you know
what's-
what? Next time I drive you somewhere, you better.
You better clap. Yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Good job, man. We got here alive, Jake. Yeah, we're fucking driving around the corner. I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Do you clap when you get into the Uber? Oh, good job.
Well, you always say thank you when you get off a bus, right?
Say thank you to
was
the
like,
I do.
thank you.
I actually do
Yeah,
say thank you when I get off
yeah,
a bus. I do.
was like,
Yeah, so then when you
No,
walk
I did.
through
Job,
off the
but
plane,
doing
just
it
say
right.
thank
Say
you.
thank you.
Yeah.
I like when we landed in Cuba, everyone started clapping because when we went to Florida, nobody clapped, and we go to Cuba, everyone starts clapping, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh yeah, start clapping because he did his fucking job.
Yeah.
Clap
Because you're not dead, really?
He did his job right. Like you could.
I do
get
my job
there
right.
in
I don't get
bad.
applause.
No.
Clap
You
after
can
you
get
train them
there
right now.
well.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
I
good for you,
should.
right, Michelle?
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell them. I was,
This is
I
a
did
clause
my job
now.
well.
Now,
Where's
I
my
would-
standing
I
ovation?
would say if I was at some like orchestra and it was like the greatest, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna
Yeah.
be on history. I ain't starting standing ovation. Like I'm like, oh, that was good, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
But
standing. I'm.
if-
Me too.
I'm
If
loud.
if Jeff went to a fucking local talent show and butchered it,
Yeah.
I would be
Wow.
like,
Oh, yeah.
that's my fucking boy. So if I know the person, like it means something to me, I'm like,
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm like pulling
That's
other
good.
people out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that.
I know him.
Yeah.
All right, last question. I want to know what you're doing tonight in your best Australian accent.
I am working.
Terrible.
Well, I'm going to go to the outback. I'm going to go for a walkabout, and I'm going to shank a kangaroo, and then I'm going to pick my teeth with an alligator stick.
You sound like you're from PEI.
Why don't you shut up and do your own accent?
I was like,
Who invited her on the show? Oh,
that
I'm
what
going to
you're
put some
really
shrimp on the
doing
Barbie?
tonight, though?
Can I finish with that?
A dingo ate your baby.
okay, I think that's a little bit better.
A dingo ate my baby.
G'day, mate. Today I'm going to go to the gym, and then.
It is really good. Very good.
He's good at all these.
Yeah.
Shit, I draw a blank now because I just got the praise. I'm just going to end on that one.
I'm going down to the gym.
I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to wrestling.
Oh, you're going to wrestling again.
Going to wrestling again.
Apparently now you're from Tennessee. So you
Yeah, I
went
was
from
gonna
Australia to Tennessee there.
It totally changed.
Pressure.
You said I was doing a good job.
Good.
You were so good.
Where's the that's my boy?
I don't know how Australians say wrestling. G'day, mate. I'm going to the gym.
You know what?
Easy.
Jeff,
Go-
you tried your best and you did a good job. Yeah. Oh man, you get
Thank
your
you.
ass up.
Okay, you guys still need to go here.
That was the best Australian accent, and then the worst.
And then he got nervous.
I need to go last.
I'm sweating.
Me too.
So you met Andrew. He has an Irish accent.
Which is beautiful.
I love it. I
Beautiful.
love it. So when we met, I wanted to do his accent, and the only thing that I can think of is "Let go of me, Lucky Charms." So that was like my best accent.
All right.
I want to
I've been
hear someone with
practicing.
an
I'm
Irish
practicing.
accent do an Australian.
Australian accent.
That
Yes.
would be good.
Yeah.
I love how that's your
That's her
He's like
contribution
so
to the Australian accent.
your impression of him. But like I picture the Lucky Charms guy, which I think is actually like the legitimate opposite of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
100%.
They're magically delicious.
That's why I love it. He hates it. So if I were to say like, oh, Scottish and Irish is like the same thing, he's like, you bitch. I think it's fun to torture him.
All right, you're not getting off the hook.
Let
Yeah,
go of me,
okay.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, let's go.
I might. Well, it's a beauty day out, so I'm probably just gonna go for a walk. Maybe hit up the Barbie, you know, hit up a steak or
Solid.
two.
Fuck, that was
That
good.
was good.
Stand up. That's my boy. That's my boy. And to follow for the last one there, buddy.
Oh, I don't know if I can follow that one up, mate, but
Not bad.
I am going to go out to the pub and get a burger now that we're talking about favorite foods, and going to go watch some hockey, probably put on some bets and lose some money.
Not bad. Not bad.
Michelle, thank you.
Thank
Paula,
you.
thank you. Jake, you're staying for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and have a great day.
Fuck, that was funny, man.
Oh, sorry, that camera. Fuck. That was awesome.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank
picture
you
time.
so
You need to-
much.